guys, and welcome to this week's tarot readings with Rinky. As usual, we're going to be doing tarot readings for each of your zodiac signs, apart from which we will also be doing angel answers. Make sure to check out all the timestamps down below in the info box with all the details, including Rinky's details as well. Let's begin with Aries as usual.
Aries, the card that we have for you is Strength. This card here is telling us that, this is a week where you are feeling very, very connected to whatever you're doing. So it feels like, there is certain intuition, there's certain strength that's coming from within, for which, it feels like you're ready to take the next step. So somewhere it feels like, you're ready to take charge of certain situation. It feels like, the willpower that's there, it's just making you strong. It feels like whatever the past energies were, whatever the previous difficulties that you face, it's just made you a stronger person, and you feel that positive vibe, and you feel you're ready to face everything and anything in life right now. Angel answer for you here is within the next few weeks. Angels are telling you the situation that you are working on to right now. It's coming very close to you. It's actually by bit, it's taking a special place inside your life, and you feel like everything is working the way you wanted it to. So somewhere in the next few weeks, you will see some major positive changes towards the situation that you have in head. Taurus, the card that we have for you is Knight of Wands. This card here is telling us that, this is a week where you're ready to take action. You feel everything that you've been working on is just coming in place, and you're ready to struggle or fight for what you always wanted for. But here somewhere it feels anger is really taking charge of you. That fiery element. Wands is about fire, Knight is about fire. So somewhere that fiery element is really taking charge on you, and you feel like everything has to be done in a very sort of strong manner, in a position where everything feels very, very angry, very, very. So don't get so angry about certain things. Go easy on yourself. You are doing the right thing, but yes, anger management is something that you got to work this particular week. Angel answer for you here is perfect timing. Angels are telling you, it's working your way. You are seeing these divine timings coming in place, and suddenly something that had been stuck for the longest time, and suddenly, there's this divine timing that's happening. Basically, that's helping you heal with a lot of situations, deal with a lot of situations, and it's just like a miracle that's happening to you, and you are being grateful about it. Gemini, the card that we have for you is Queen of Wands. This particular card here is telling us that, this is a week where there are some major steps to be taken in terms of your work. You have been pushing these projects, this task for the longest time, but you cannot do this anymore. You cannot push these tasks anymore. It's the time you got to take action, work on what's important, understand that, more delay to these can actually be negative to you, can actually create harm to you. So no more pushing these tasks. It's just the time, it's the right time. You got to focus on work this particular week 100%. Angel answer for you here is big happy changes. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with, will definitely result into big positive changes. So it's the time to keep working hard. It's the time to manifest. It's the time to use a lot of affirmations. There are some bright, positive end to this situation, and you will be definitely very happy about it. Cancer, the card that we have for you is King of Swords. This particular card here is telling us that, this is a week where you feel very powerful, very sort of in charge of a lot of decisions that you feel you want to make, and honestly things are in the right direction for you. You are making the right choices, you are making the right decision, but at the same time this feels you are sort of surrounded with a lot of opinions and a lot of burden from people around you. It just feels like you want to make a certain choice, a certain decision, but there are some people who are holding you really tight and forcing you not to make a certain decision, or not to go the way your heart or your head wants to. But here the card is advising you very strongly to stick onto your grounds, to do what you feel is right, to make the decision that's coming from within, rather than just just jumping on certain opinions and certain advices that are coming from people around. So you got to be very, very careful there, and make a choice, make a decision with what your heart says is right. Angel answer for you here is you are ready. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now, it's just the time to take certain action. It's just giving, the universe is giving you a sign saying that you're ready to take the next step. You're ready, to evaluate a lot of situations in life. It just feels like no more thinking and no more running behind a certain situation. Just go there, just face it, just speak out, and you will feel that it's just meant for you, and this was definitely meant to happen. So somewhere it's just giving you a sign saying that you are ready. Leo, the card that we have for you is the World. This card here is telling us that somewhere this is a week where you will feel everything around you is working at its best. So this could be your personal life, your professional life, your friends. So somewhere, if this card also tells you if you're planning to travel sometime in the near future, or just this particular week, this is going to be a good idea for you. So somewhere this week looks like a complete package to you, everything taking one step forward, and you're feeling like, yeah, all these things that you wanted since a very long time, but it's now actually coming in place, and it feels like your world is now complete. So it just feels that satisfaction, that happiness. So this is going to be a good week for you. So travel is definitely on the cards for you. Angel answer for you here is don't stop. Angels are telling you the situation that you're working on to right now, it still requires efforts, it still requires your attention. So somewhere you have to constantly run behind it, you have to constantly work towards it. There's no point where you feel like giving up or running out of the situation. It's just asking you to just keep doing what you're doing, and absolutely do not think of stopping anywhere midway. Virgo, the card that we have for you is a card of Swords. This card here is telling me, somewhere this is a week where you got to make a certain decision, but you feel like absolutely blank. You feel like, I don't know what to do. It's just like there's a lot of questions that have come up in your head, and it's absolutely making you go nowhere and land to no conclusion. But at the same time, the problem here is, because you feel you don't know what to do, you're taking a lot of advices and opinions, and you are making your decision based on those opinions and advices. Here it's clearly asking you not to be influenced. It's asking you to take time to yourself. It's okay to sort of think a bit more on those lines, but come up with a decision only when your heart says it's right. Do not be influenced by anybody this particular week on making certain decision, or this could be a major or a minor decision, but just know that it has to come from within. Angel answer for you here is let go. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now, it feels like you're holding on a lot of energies, and there's absolutely no outcome to it. It just feels like, am I sort of wasting my time towards something which is not coming my way? So somewhere it feels, you've lost your purpose in the midway. So this is a time where angels are guiding you to the right path. They are telling you it's the time to release those energies, to let go a certain thing. If it's meant to happen, it will. But right now it's just asking you to release the energies and just remove the baggage that you have and let go a certain thing, so that something better enters your life. Libra, the card that we have for you is Death. This card here is telling us that this is a week where you're still stuck with your past. It feels like, oh my god, what am I doing? So all your energies in the present feels like it's just connected to your past. You're not able to concentrate onto anything. This could be, a loss of a person from your life. This could be a past relation that's no more with you, but somewhere it feels a lot of darkness that's there, but at the same time it's a positive sign saying that there's something brighter that wants to enter your life. But because you've created so many hurdles in front of you with your energies of the past, which is why it's not letting enter good energies. It's the time you release all those energies and just accept what you have in the present moment. It's definitely gonna sort of get you slowly and steadily to your happy place. It's definitely not happening immediately, but slowly and gradually you will be in a happy space. Angel answer for you here is helpful people. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now. requires you to go ahead and seek help. Sometimes doing everything by myself is not something which is advisable. Here it's asking you, your situation requires a lot of help from people around, and the cards have a positive message for you, saying that there are people around you who are very helpful. So it's the time just to seek help, ask people for help, let certain people enter into this particular picture, this particular situation, and it's only going to make it better for you. Scorpio, the card that we have for you is Ace of Pentacles. This particular card here is telling us that somewhere, this is a week where there are a lot of opportunities, lot of bright things and entering your life. It feels like, somewhere certain blessings are coming your way, certain prayers that you've been prayed for, it's being answered. This is a week you will see certain positive points, certain positive things in your life. Also, this card tells me this is a week where you'll see a lot of signs from the universe. These signs are here only to guide you in your process, in your path that you've chosen. Understand that when you see these signs, you've got to inculcate that into reality. Only then it's going to sort of, help you better. Angel answer for you here is compromise. Angels are telling you, it's the phase, it's the situation where certain decisions, if not going your way, you got to release it. You just got to compromise a bit here and there. Only when you're holding something so tight and you're not like very sure of if you can compromise or not, that's not helping you. It's just stuck there because of that. Release those energies, tell yourself that certain bits here and there I am willing to compromise, and then you will see some major opportunities actually coming your way in those lines, and the situation is only going to help get better. Sagittarius, the card that we have for you is the Sun. This card here is telling us that this is a week where you're feeling very, very confident about a certain thing, a certain project that you've taken up. It feels like, yes, I can do what I want right now. So somewhere, yes, you are on the right track, but there's this slight thin line where being confident and overconfident. So somewhere you are entering that phase of being overconfident with a lot of things and taking everything for granted this particular week. You got to understand it's very important for you to be humble and just be kind and grateful of the way things have actually turned out for you. Do not let your success enter your head and just be so, don't take things for granted this particular week, because it feels like you're moving in that direction a bit more. So just go slow and easy on yourself this particular week. Angel answer for you is ask your angels. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with this particular week. It's just asking you to let the universe know what you want. Somewhere, because you are holding on to so many doubts, so many questions in your head, which is why you're not putting it out rightly to the universe what is actually needed. So only when you're clear with your vision, you could ask your angels and basically let them know that you need help and direction with a certain thing. So it's very important to have a clear vision and not self-doubt and keep questioning the situation so much. Capricorn, the card that we have for you is a card of Swords. This card here is telling us that this is a week there is a high possibility of you entering into arguments, misunderstanding with people around. This could be friends, this could be colleagues. So somewhere make sure that you step out of certain heated conversations, heated arguments. Even if you want to put your point, the best advice here is just let the moment pass by and then probably you can put your point, because this is only going to create more hurdles for you, more trouble for you, because you will end up into a phase where you shouldn't basically enter. So just be very, very careful with your words this particular week. Angel answer for you here is no. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with this particular week isn't really sort of doing any justice to you right now. It feels like it's not working out your way, but still it's not advisable to give up onto this situation yet. It's just asking you to keep walking, take slow steps yet, but yeah, it feels like it's not working your way. Aquarius, the card that we have for you is the Tower. This card here is telling us that this particular week it feels like you want to hold on to everything. If there is a certain thing that you are in charge of and you did your bit perfectly, but yet a certain situation is not really coming in your favor. I feel there are certain losses, there are certain negative vibes in and around you, but the best you could do, you've already done. Right now there's nothing more that you can do in this situation. So it's just telling you, don't hold on to these vibes, don't hold on to these energies. It's only making you think negative. You're just trying to hold certain thing very, very strong, very, very hard. It's just asking you to release, because it's honestly not in your favor, it's not in your charge. Whatever you could, like I said, you've done it. Right now just let go a certain thing. Angel answer for you here is improving health. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now, directly or indirectly had to do something with your health. It felt like you were not in a good space of mind, which is why your mental health was something that needed your attention more. Right now it feels, when a certain thing is improving, it could be your physical health, it could be your mental health. So when a certain thing is improving, directly or indirectly your situation will also improve. It's only advisable to pay more attention onto your health right now rather than focusing so much onto the situation. Pisces, the card that we have for you is a card of Pentacles. This card here is telling us that this is a week where you got to be very, very kind towards everybody around. It's the time you got to understand somebody else's feelings also. You've just been like focusing a lot onto yourself all these while. So it's very much advisable that this week go ahead and sort of listen to people's problem. If they are going through anything, it's just gonna help them feel better. At the end of the day, you are also gonna feel a lot grateful about it. Angel answer for you here is forgiveness. Angels are telling you the situation that you are into right now requires you to just forgive a certain situation or a certain person for that matter. It feels like you're carrying a lot of baggage onto yourself and you feel it's just not doing any justice to you. Once you leave that baggage, once you leave that burden, you will feel much more lighter, much more happier, and that's eventually going to affect your situation to just get better.
I hope that you guys found this video very, very helpful. Don't forget to give me feedback on it down below in the comments. We're always reading your comments. I hope that I will see you guys in next week's tarot reading as well. Rinky will be there too. And in the meanwhile, I put up about 5 videos a week, so make sure you come back for those too. See you in the next one.